Eleanor White, you. I'm a man from the modern world, able to travel through time. My ancient wife, Eleanor White, divorced me to marry another. On her wedding day, she poisoned me to death. Eleanor White. Don't forget, everything you have today, it's all because of me.
A mere low-born commoner from the future, daring to covet a princess? I am Her Royal Highness, the princess's true husband. She was just playing a part with you. Guards, force this low-born commoner to drink the poisoned wine.
You. "7 years ago, I discovered that the phoenix tree in my Phoenixwood Manor could connect to the ancient Ethelgard kingdom. I met Princess Eleanor White, who, at that time, had escaped from the cold palace. I saved her. I also used various modern-day supplies to help her gradually become the regent princess of Ethelgard Kingdom. But it wasn't until I was poisoned to death that I realized I was merely her pawn. Fortunately, fate granted me a second life. This time, I plan to sell the house and demolish the phoenix tree that links the past and present. From now on, everything in the Ethelgard kingdom will no longer concern me.
Mr. Linwood, are you sure you agree to this $30 million in relocation compensation?
I agree.
All right. In that case, let's sign the contract now.
Okay.
It's been 3 years. I visited countless times, and the compensation has increased repeatedly. You finally agreed. I really don't understand. Why have you been staying in this godforsaken place all this time? What for?
It's nothing. I just didn't understand back then.
Then, according to the contract, the demolition is set for 7 days from now.
Adrian. What that man said, demolition in 7 days, what does it mean? Adrian, look. This is the purse I specifically embroidered for you. My needlework isn't good. It took me 3 months to finish.
To think a dignified princess would prick her hands raw just to embroider a sachet for me. How utterly devoted. In my previous life, I believed it, only to meet a tragic end. This life, I will never repeat the same mistake.
Adrian. It's been 3 days. You haven't come to see me. Are you still angry that I married Victor Thorne? My father, the emperor, arranged the marriage. I couldn't refuse. But believe me, my marriage to Victor Thorne is merely a temporary measure. The one I truly love is always you, and only you. I swear to you, once I consolidate my power, you will be the only one by my side. Adrian Linwood. General Thorne is this princess's true destined one. You are nothing but a low-born commoner. Let's separate.
In my previous life, I suffered 7 years for you. From the cold palace to the frontier battlefield, I nearly died countless times to receive your promise of one true love for life. In my last life, I even sold my house to buy supplies to help you consolidate power, but you found a new lover and even ordered my death. This time, I want nothing. I trust you. It's been a few days since I've been to Ethelgard Kingdom, and I'm a little nostalgic. If you're not busy, Come with me to take a look.
Okay.
Only 7 days left. I'll take one last look at the Ethelgard kingdom.
Adrian. This moonlight tower no other man can enter. Only the future emperor may come here, although I divorced you. That was just a piece of paper from the officials. You will always be the only husband in my heart, more important than anything. Your Highness. Alright, I understand. Adrian. I have some matters to attend to. The Imperial Palace has strict rules. Just wait here. I'll be back.
It seems my presence here is more of a hindrance to them.
I heard you spent 3 months embroidering this Mandarin duck picture. I really like it. And I'm looking forward to marrying you in 7 days and becoming your prince consort.
So, in my previous life, the purse I cherished so much was just a worthless scrap from this Mandarin duck tapestry? Never mind. Anyway, in another 7 days, all of this will vanish.
Adrian has been acting so strangely lately. Adrian. Today, my father, the Emperor, summoned me to discuss important matters. I neglected you. Let me make it up to you today, alright?
If I'm too cold towards her, she might grow suspicious. Then it will be difficult to escape.
Let me light the incense.
In my previous life, I once said I really liked this pear blossom incense. Since then, every time she came over, she would light it for me.
This pear blossom incense is an imperial gift. It's precious. But if you like it, I'll bring you some every time I go to the modern world.
Great.
Adrian. In 2 days, it will be Father's birthday banquet. Father always liked what you prepared in previous years. What have you prepared this year?
I haven't prepared anything yet.
There are still 2 days. No need to rush. If Father is happy, the common people's lives will also be better. And I will be closer to the throne. It's a pity I can't leave this Phoenixwood Manor. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to trouble you like this. Once I become Empress, everything will be better.
Okay. I'll prepare it tomorrow and send it to you.
I love you.
Eleanor. The pear blossom incense I gave you. It's a potent medicine that makes men infertile. You've been using it on Adrian for 3 years. What if he remains childless his whole life? Would you be willing to part with him?
There's nothing to be unwilling about. Those not of my kind will never be truly loyal. He is, after all, an outsider. He's not worthy to have heirs with me.
I single-handedly helped you, a fallen beggar, rise to become the current regent princess. It's bad enough you're ungrateful. But to marry your chosen one and consolidate power, you not only kept deceiving me, but you even wanted to end my lineage. This life, I will make you experience what it feels like to have years of hard work destroyed in an instant.
Mr. Linwood. After examination, your male functions are perfectly normal.
There's nothing wrong. That's weird. Could it be that ancient medicine has no effect on a modern person like me? Are you sure there's no problem?
Not at all. See? All the readings are normal. No need to worry.
Adrian. Where have you been these past 2 days? I've been waiting for you at Phoenix Wood Manor, but you were nowhere to be seen. I was going crazy with worry.
I had some work to do.
I'm glad you're fine. I was so worried about you.
You're only worried that after losing me, your reign will be unstable. What if one day I were to leave you?
You. How could you say such a thing? That day you came to the study with a congratulatory gift. Did you hear something? I can explain.
I didn't hear anything. I was feeling unwell, so I returned to the modern world. I went to the hospital.
What happened to you? Where do you feel unwell? Is it serious?
It's nothing, just a slight cold.
Don't casually leave Phoenix Wood Manor again. When I couldn't find you, I was truly worried.
Since you can't be without me, how about you stay here with me in Phoenix Wood Manor and we live together?
No. If I don't go back, what will happen to my subordinates who have followed me all these years? You. Why are you asking this all of a sudden?
You probably can't bear to give up the throne that's almost within your grasp. It's nothing. It's just that the phoenix tree in the courtyard might wither and die at any time. The temporal rift probably won't last much longer.
It's fine. The phoenix tree in the Imperial Palace has just grown. As long as it's there, I'll never be separated from you.
In my previous life, I discovered that as long as I wished, I could freely travel to anywhere in Ethelgard Kingdom. So, it's actually the phoenix tree in my courtyard that controls the time-traveling portal. Once this phoenix tree is burned, the time-traveling portal will be completely destroyed. From now on, you and I will never meet again.
Oh, Adrian. Didn't you previously get a batch of knives from some online discount store? Now, the borderlands are in crisis. Hostile armies are closing in. And the border troops are in urgent need of weapons. Can you procure another batch for us? And about those things you sent earlier, what were they called, AK-47s, and Gatling guns you sent earlier, they are simply divine weapons. With only 300 of us, we defended against tens of thousands of enemy troops, without a single casualty. I need them all. Adrian, the situation is urgent. You must act quickly this time.
In my previous life, Ethelgard Kingdom's army used the modern weapons I supplied, and won countless battles. But this time, I won't be a pawn in your power games again. The rise and fall of Ethelgard Kingdom, and your life or death, are no longer my concern, okay? I will prepare them as soon as possible.
That's wonderful. With this support, our army will surely be invincible and utterly defeat the enemy. I can also achieve more merits and solidify my position. Adrian, I certainly won't let down your support.
Okay.
Then I'll head back now. Ethelgard Kingdom still has many matters waiting for me to handle.
Okay.
Hello, if you wish to donate supplies to the orphanage, please follow the proper procedures. On a weekday, this site is all ready.
I want to donate 3 boxes of gold bars.
What did you say? You want to donate 3 boxes of gold bars?
Why did she leave in such a hurry, even forgetting her imperially gifted sword? Eleanor.
Eleanor, why were you gone so long this time? I missed you and our child.
Eleanor already had a child with him. In my previous life, I was completely kept in the dark.
Adrian. Why are you here?
I truly came at the wrong time. disturbing your private moment.
If you know you shouldn't be here, then why are you stubbornly following Her Royal Highness? Does the princess need to report her actions to a discarded husband like you? Eleanor. Archie.
It's late. You should go back and rest early.
Yes.
Adrian. He and I were just discussing matters. Don't listen to what he says. In my heart, there has always been only you.
It doesn't matter anymore. I just came to return your sword.
Adrian. Haven't you always wanted to explore the markets of Ethelgard Kingdom? Today is a rare opportunity. I'll take you. Adrian. One candied fruit skewer for you, one for me. A sweet treat for a sweet pair. As for that chilled dessert from earlier, you can't have any. Didn't you just catch a cold? You shouldn't eat cold food.
I remember when I first came to Ethelgard Kingdom in my previous life. I always wanted to explore everywhere. Back then, she disguised herself as a lowly vendor and accompanied me through every street and alley of the capital. She even dressed me as a guard, defying all conventions to sneak into the imperial palace and sit on the emperor's throne. But once she gained power, everything changed.
That wonton place ahead is also good. Thin skin, generous filling. You'll definitely like it. Come with me quickly. Sir. 2 bowls of wontons, please.
Coming right up.
Adrian. I told you. I would protect you even if it meant death.
Eleanor. Eleanor.
Adrian, don't leave me.
In my previous life, she not only used vicious schemes against me, but even divorced me and ordered my death. So why today would she risk her life to take a knife from me?
I told you, I would protect you even if it meant death.
Her Royal Highness has a continuous high fever. If her temperature doesn't drop soon, her life may be in danger.
Even if this life means severing all ties with her. But today she saved me. No matter what, I can't let her die now.
Child, can you hear Daddy speaking? Your Highness. Adrian Linwood is merely an outsider. He's absolutely not worth you putting on such a show for him. Swords and blades have no eyes. If you were truly injured, or if our child was, the consequences would be unimaginable.
My divorcing and remarrying has made Adrian act very strangely lately, even estranged from me. But he is still very useful to me. I cannot let him leave. I orchestrated this whole charade to make him feel guilty towards me, so I can continue to use him. So he can continue to serve me.
In my past life, I was with Eleanor White, guiding her from an abandoned princess to regent princess. I brought her military texts, supplied her with resources, and watched her strategize, calculating everything. Even I was part of her schemes. I never thought That even after being reborn. I still couldn't escape her calculations. Never mind. Anyway, in 3 days we'll go our separate ways. No more ties.
Your Highness, something terrible has happened. Then rest well. Your Highness, it's an emergency. The barbarian army is at our gates. Our soldiers are short on weapons, and food and medicine have run out. If there's no aid soon, the enemy will surely breach the border city and directly threaten the imperial capital, Your Highness.
Adrian's efficiency has always been exceptional. It's been several days now. Why haven't the weapons been delivered yet? Could it be that the sheer quantity this time has encountered some kind of difficulty?
Your Highness, the war is critical. We cannot delay any longer. Otherwise, the city will surely fall and the kingdom will perish. Your Highness. This time's weapon supplies. When exactly will they arrive?
Don't worry. Within 3 days, Adrian will deliver the weapons. He never breaks his word.
That's wonderful. As long as Mr. Linwood delivers the supplies, those invading troops, no matter how numerous, will be like ants. We can crush them easily.
Naturally. Adrian Linwood is the very anchor of our Ethelgard kingdom.
Mr. Linwood, the house payment has already been transferred to your account. In 3 days, I'll personally come to your house with people to finalize the handover. By then, I plan to demolish and rebuild. Oh, right. That crooked old tree. I'll have people dig it up too.
No need to trouble you. That tree. I'll destroy it myself. Every time I helped her escape death, she would personally handwrite a marriage contract for me. In just 3 years, there were already hundreds of them. Today, I'll thoroughly clean out all ties with her.
Survived the 7th frontier battle. With arrows as my dowry, the desert sands my witness. Eleanor White will only marry Adrian Linwood in this life.
Escaped from the cold palace, day 37. With snow as candles and withered branches as hairpins, Eleanor White will marry Adrian Linwood. The 9th day of fighting the plague in the southern province. With medicine as wine. Sharing life and death. Eleanor White and Adrian Linwood, never to be parted.
On the day of ascension, with mountains and rivers as dowry, and all people as witness, Empress Eleanor White will marry Adrian Linwood. Adrian, what are you burning? Adrian, what are you burning? Why is there also so much firewood next to it? It's so dangerous. Hurry, throw it away.
Why are you here?
Adrian. I've been busy recovering for the past 3 days, so I didn't come to find you. Are you angry with me? Were you frightened by the assassin last time? Ancient times are indeed not as safe as modern times. If you're really scared, we won't go to Ethelgard Kingdom anymore.
How are your injuries?
I knew it. You still care about me. With the medicine you sent, I'm already fine.
Pierced through the chest by a sword. A grievous wound, and pregnant. Even in modern times, she'd be bedridden for months. She's not even bothering to pretend anymore. She's completely taking me for a fool. Aren't you marrying Victor Thorn tomorrow? It's better not to stay with me any longer. Go back and get busy.
Adrian. Tomorrow's wedding with Victor Thorn is just to complete a task. I want to spend more time with you. Just let me stay one more night. Okay?
In my previous life, I was deceived by her, like this. Right up until my death. I was kept completely in the dark. This life. I absolutely cannot repeat the same mistake. Okay. Then wait for me for a bit, I'll go buy groceries. Tonight, let's have our last meal together.
Okay. I'll wait for you at home.
This hovel isn't even as big as the latrines in my general's manor. Can't go anywhere. So boring. But a commoner like this only deserves to stay in a place like this.
If you look down on it, then get out. You're not welcome here.
Victor. Don't talk nonsense. Adrian. Isn't this what you told me about, flammable gasoline? And there's so much firewood next to it. What if there's a fire? What if it destroys the phoenix tree?
I prepared all this precisely to burn down the phoenix tree.
Adrian. Tomorrow is the wedding. I'm returning to Ethelgard Kingdom to handle some matters. When I was coming here, Victor Thorn saw me, and he followed me. I didn't expect he could also come here. Before, only you and I could cross over.
In the previous life, it was the same. Eleanor White kept saying she was just using Victor Thorn, yet she casually told him my biggest secret, that I could travel to the modern world. She told him. The ridiculous thing is, at that time, I actually believed her clumsy lies without question. Anyway, this is our last meal together. There's nothing to fuss about.
Come, Victor, try this chicken drumstick. And this braised pork, you should try it too. Meat is the most nourishing. Adrian, the batch of supplies I asked you to buy earlier
should arrive in the next 2 days.
That's excellent. Not only weapons, but the Frontier Army's supplies have also run out. I also need you to take these paintings and calligraphies and exchange them for more items. The spicy sauce, bread, canned beef, and antibiotics you sent, they must all be delivered within 2 days.
Okay. Don't worry.
Here. Eat some meat.
What a fool she is. This is your last bit of usefulness.
I hope after tomorrow, you can still smile. Alright, at 9 a.m. tomorrow I will hand over the property on time. You're getting married tomorrow. Why aren't you with Victor Thorn? Why are you back here again?
Adrian. Victor Thorn and I are just putting on a show. You will always be my one true husband. Adrian. I will definitely make you, gloriously, the sovereign of Ethelgard Kingdom. I will also make you the most revered man in all the land. By then, I will definitely deal with Victor Thorn. I will absolutely not let you suffer any more grievances. Adrian. Just wait for me a little longer.
I don't need it. I won't wait anymore. The wedding is about to begin. If you don't return to Ethelgard Kingdom now, you'll run out of time.
Adrian. For the next few days, don't return to Ethelgard Kingdom yet. Wait a few more days. I will personally come to pick you up. Adrian loved me so much. How could he become like this? Why can he so calmly urge me to marry another man? Adrian. I know you still love me. And I know you don't want me to leave. But can you please stop pushing me away with these petty games? Adrian. This is the command tally. It commands an army of 100,000. It is also my lifeblood. Now I entrust it to you. You must believe me. My heart only loves you. You must wait for me to come back for you.
Are you playing your manipulative power games on me again? Unfortunately, having died tragically once, I've already seen through your true nature. But there's no need to waste time on her. Okay, I'll wait for you.
Mr. Linwood. Pleasure doing business with you.
After today, we will never meet again. Everything that happened in these past 7 years, let's just consider it a dream.
First, a bow to heaven and earth. Second, a bow to the elders. And now, the bride and groom shall bow to each other.
I'd like to see it. Without my support. If you, Eleanor White, can still defend the Ethelgard kingdom.
Everything is complete. The ceremony is concluded. Your Highness, Prince Consort Victor, please step forward and offer tea to the Empress Dowager. Your Highness, are you all right?
Adrian. The phoenix tree. How could it be gone? It was clearly right here. Could it be? The phoenix tree. How could it be gone? Could it be? Didn't you tell me this was highly flammable gasoline and there's so much kindling nearby? What if it catches fire and destroys the phoenix tree? Adrian never lies to me. The phoenix tree is destroyed. Without the support of modern weapons, Ethelgard kingdom is doomed. Adrian never lies to me.
Eleanor White, I know Adrian Linwood is the only one in your heart. Your promises to me were nothing but a charade. You only wanted my general's manor to help you ascend to the throne. But what does it matter? Since I know where the phoenix tree is, I will certainly not let it remain. I will make sure you two can never meet again, not in this life or any other. Keep burning it until it's completely reduced to ashes. Burn it. Eleanor White. You will never be able to see Adrian Linwood again. Guards! Dig it up! The sole emperor of Ethelgard Kingdom can only be me. Your Highness.
How could this happen?
Adrian Linwood is truly cunning. He knew that our wedding today was crucial for your Highness's future. Yet, at such a critical moment, he pulls such a cheap trick.
What are you saying? What trick?
Your Highness. You are Ethelgard Kingdom's regent princess, the future empress. Which man in the world wouldn't want to marry you? Let alone Adrian Linwood, who is just a lowborn from the future. Even a prince from another kingdom would consider it a supreme honor to be favored by your Highness. In my humble opinion, Adrian Linwood clearly dug up the phoenix tree and hid it. He couldn't bear to truly leave you. The phoenix tree. Although I sent people to dig it up, but as for this blame, that lowborn must be the one to take it.
When I was exiled from the imperial palace, I had nothing. It was Adrian who helped me get to where I am today, step by step. Is he really the kind of person who craves power and wealth?
Your Highness. Think carefully. Adrian Linwood has done so much for you. Was he truly without selfish motives? Your Highness has always promised to make him emperor after ascending to the throne. By staying by your side, he has always had ulterior motives. His actions today are simply to sabotage our wedding and to test his standing in your Highness's heart. Your Highness. Only I genuinely help you. No matter what my role, standing by your Highness's side, I would do so willingly. Adrian Linwood's actions are utterly inappropriate. If he can hide the phoenix tree today and cause you distress, who knows what he might do tomorrow. In my opinion, you don't need to be so eager to find him, otherwise he will grow conceited with privilege.
He has disappointed me greatly. Return to the palace. I wonder what Adrian is doing. Tonight is my wedding night with Victor Thorn. Will he be sad? Never mind. Once all the matters of Ethelgard Kingdom are settled, I will go to the modern world and explain everything to him properly. Then, I'll just get him some random gifts and he'll eventually calm down.
Your Highness. It's time for the ceremonial wedding drink. Your Highness. From now on, we shall share honor and disgrace.
At that time, I truly wanted to stay in Phoenixwood Manor with Adrian and be an ordinary couple. But I was deeply entangled in royal struggles. If I didn't climb step by step, I would only be waiting for death.
I only wish for us to be together for life, one true love for life.
Me too. In this life, I, Eleanor White, only love you.
Your Highness. It's time to retire.
I am pregnant now and need proper rest. Besides, I still have state affairs to handle. Tonight, I will sleep in the study.
Your Highness. Are you perhaps going to find Adrian Linwood, that lowborn? Your Highness. Are you perhaps going to find Adrian Linwood, that lowborn?
How could I? You're overthinking it. I genuinely have many state affairs yet to attend to. Besides, I told you before. After we get married, Adrian Linwood won't be allowed to come to Ethelgard Kingdom anymore. Before the child is born, I won't be distracted by seeing him.
Your Highness. You know that I am not a petty person. But speaking of which, although Adrian Linwood is of humble origin, his cooking skills are truly excellent. Much better than the imperial chefs in the palace. After I tasted it last time, I couldn't stop thinking about it. If your Highness wishes to see him, just go ahead. Just don't forget to tell him to prepare some food for me.
All right. But if you want to eat it, you'll have to wait until I find the phoenix tree. I wonder where Adrian Linwood actually moved the phoenix tree. I wonder where he put it.
All lands under heaven are the king's dominion. Once your Highness ascends to the throne, you needn't worry about finding a mere tree.
You're right. It's getting late. I must quickly go handle state affairs. You should get some rest too.
All right. Then your Highness, please go quickly. Be sure to rest. And don't work too late.
Adrian Linwood, no matter where you hid the phoenix tree, I will definitely find it.
Adrian.
Leo, long time no see. You're back in town? Why didn't you say anything beforehand?
Didn't I hear you say your ancient girlfriend dumped you? I came back specifically to comfort you. But, you lucky guy, you really have great luck. Your love life is really taking off. Look, who's here? She's now the CEO of a publicly traded company abroad. I'll tell you a secret. Haley has liked you for 7 years.
Adrian. Long time no see.
Long time no see.
You rascal, I heard what you just said. Don't talk nonsense.
Whether I was talking nonsense or not, you know best in your heart.
Alright, you two are still fighting as soon as you meet, just like before. Okay, let's find a hotel and settle down first.
Why bother with a hotel? After Haley found out your manor was bought by a wealthy businessman, in a fit of rage, she bought you a villa.
A villa? Haley. Such a large villa. Why?
Adrian, just settle down here. This will be your home from now on. All the hardships you've endured over the years, both of us, will make up for it.
Useless. It's been a month already, still haven't found that phoenix tree.
Your Majesty, we've sent people to search all over the capital. But really, we haven't even seen a shadow of a single phoenix tree.
Adrian. A whole month has passed. Where on earth are you? How long will you keep this up? Are you really not afraid I'll get angry and never forgive you again?
It's alright, Your Highness, it's just a tree. If you can't find it, you can't find it. I've long since burned it to ashes for you. You'll never find it in this lifetime.
Pearl. Go get the spare batteries. Your Highness, all the batteries in our manor have already run out, without Adrian's supplies. We estimate in 1 or 2 days, all the other appliances in our manor will also completely stop working. What did you say, Your Highness? How about I fetch you a few oil lamps instead? Never mind. Your Highness. Are your stomach problems acting up again?
Stomach problems? What stomach problems?
Prince Consort. Do you not even know that Her Highness has stomach problems? Previously, Adrian would always prepare medicinal porridge for the princess. After drinking it, Her Highness would feel better.
Just stomach problems. Why not just call the royal physician?
Imperial physicians are useless. I need medicinal porridge every time. Go make it for me.
It's just some lousy porridge. Let the servants do it. Why should I be the one to go?
Before, Adrian would never treat me with such an attitude.
Fine. I'll go. Isn't that enough?
Your Highness, Adrian would never be like this. But the Prince Consort. Enough.
This dish is good.
Eat now. It's good for your stomach.
Haley. My stomach doesn't hurt right now. Why are you making medicinal porridge for me?
Silly. You have to take care of your stomach before you start feeling discomfort. If you wait until you're uncomfortable, won't it be too late?
Oh, Adrian, just drink it quickly. You don't know. Haley stewed this for you for a full 4 or 5 hours. Every hour, she'd scoop some out to taste if the flavor was right.
I remember 7 years ago when my stomach hurt. Haley was the one who made the first bowl of medicinal porridge for me. Since then, I often made it for Eleanor. But when my own stomach hurt, I never drank it again. Drink up, my dear. It won't be as effective if it cools down.
Don't you have stomach problems too? You should drink some too.
This medicinal porridge is hard to make. A whole pot of herbs and ingredients only yields this much. If I drink it, then this small amount won't be enough for you.
I just found a servant to make a bowl. How could someone like me make something like this?
Victor Thorn. This porridge is bitter and astringent. It's not even cooked through. How can it soothe my stomach? What exactly did you do?
It's just a bowl of porridge. Who cares if it's good for your stomach or not? Just drink it. All right. Then I'll go make you another bowl.
No need. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. You can go attend to your business.
I was afraid the medicinal porridge would be bitter, so I specially added white sugar. Drink more.
Pearl. Tell me, for a bowl of such ordinary medicinal porridge, why is there such a huge difference? Your Highness. Previously, when Adrian made medicinal porridge, he would always stay in the kitchen and painstakingly simmer it for 3 or 4 hours, and every hour he would personally taste a bit. Even the royal chefs praised him for his patience. Your Highness, it's not for Pearl to speak out of turn. Everyone in our manor knows that Adrian treats you so much better than the Prince Consort. Enough, don't say another word. Pearl. Why don't you understand me either? The one I truly love is only Adrian. Marrying Victor Thorn was just a matter of convenience.
By His Majesty's decree, Princess Eleanor White is ordered to kneel and beg for forgiveness. Rebellious daughter. Eleanor White, open your eyes and look. These are all reports from our soldiers on the frontier. Where are the supplies you promised? Where are the weapons? The soldiers are starving and freezing. How do you expect them to fight?
Father, please calm your anger. Before, Adrian clearly promised me. He clearly promised me.
You scoundrel, how dare you even mention Adrian? For the past 7 years, if it weren't for Adrian providing supplies and countless good strategies, where would our Ethelgard kingdom be today? But what about you? For the sake of power and profit, you abandoned Adrian and married Victor Thorn. And now you've angered him and driven him away. What does that mean for the soldiers of our Ethelgard kingdom at the frontier?
I don't know. I don't know how it turned out this way. I only love him in my heart. I wanted to explain to him afterward, but he was already gone.
Eleanor White. Then tell me, what should be done now? If there are no supplies, and our army is greatly defeated, I will make you pay with your life for the frontier soldiers.
I have an idea. I have an idea, father. 5 days from now is Adrian's birthday. Every year on his birthday he comes to find me. Your daughter is certain he will come for me. I am willing to make a military pledge.
Fine, I shall grant your wish. Guards, bring me writing materials. Have her make the military pledge within 5 days. If you cannot find Adrian and retrieve the supplies, then you shall face the consequences.
For so many years, every one of his birthdays, he would come and bring me gifts. Adrian loves me. He loves me. This time, he will definitely come.
Eleanor. It's my birthday today. Let me give you a bottle of perfume. Try it.
This smells so good. Then I want you to give me gifts every year on your birthday.
Okay. Eleanor, it's my birthday today. I bought you a birthday cake. Try it now.
Adrian will definitely bring me gifts. He definitely will. Adrian must still love me. He's just being childish. It must be.
Eleanor White, the tree has been burned down by me. Forget 5 days. In this lifetime, you'll never see that commoner from the future ever again. Once the front lines are defeated, my general's manor can easily take the Ethelgard kingdom's throne.
You all go to the East District. You to the West District. And you all go to the dense forest in the southern suburbs. The remaining team will follow me to the northern suburbs forest.
Yes.
There is only one phoenix tree in the entire Ethelgard kingdom. I, the princess, will personally lead the search. I refuse to believe it can't be found, even if I believe Adrian will come for me in 5 days. But I can't just sit back and wait for my doom. Adrian. Where are you?
Princess, nothing was found in the East District and the South. Your Highness, the northwest directions also yielded nothing.
Adrian, where are you?
Happy birthday, Adrian.
Come on, make a wish.
Haley. Leo, thank you both.
Oh, stop it. Make your wish now.
For so many years, my birthday has always been about one thing. Going to give Eleanor White gifts. Every time, I didn't even receive a single birthday wish from her. If I really have to make a wish, I hope to forget everything about the Ethelgard kingdom as soon as possible. The three of us should just continue living like this.
Come on, tell your buddy. What did you wish for? Is it?
Hey.
Don't you dare. You can't say it out loud. If you do, it won't come true.
Adrian, see? What did I tell you? You're one lucky guy. Haley's still prepared. A surprise for you.
A surprise?
Will you start a new relationship with me?
Haley, you.
Haley has liked you for 7 years. 7 years ago, when she planned to go to Phoenixwood Manor to confess her feelings to you, she discovered you were in the manor, embracing a woman. For 7 years, Haley never forgot about you. When she learned you'd been dumped by that fickle woman, she immediately rushed back. You should understand her feelings.
I don't know what you've experienced all these years. But I know you've been in the rain for too long. I want to be your umbrella. May I?
I do.
Congratulations.
Adrian, where are you?
By imperial decree, The 5-day period has ended. Criminal Eleanor White, enter the Imperial Palace to face your death. Your Majesty, the supplies transported by Eleanor White never reached the borderlands. Now the borderlands have fallen, and the enemy has captured several cities in Ethelgard Kingdom. Our people have suffered countless casualties. If our frontier soldiers hadn't naively trusted the princess, how could we have missed our strategic window? How could we have suffered such heavy losses? Your Majesty, please see the truth. We ask Your Majesty to punish the princess and give justice to the frontier soldiers. We implore Your Majesty to investigate.
These bastards, when I held power before, they all swore allegiance to me. Now that they see I've fallen out of favor, they're all striking me when I'm down.
Eleanor White, you probably never imagined that I had already pledged allegiance to the general's manor, did you? There's nothing to be done. You personally drove Adrian away. For so many years, what the courtiers truly valued was you as their patron. Now, what right do you have left to contend for the throne? Eleanor White, it has come to this. What more do you have to say?
I'm sorry. I have let down the soldiers at the borderlands. I have let down the people of the borderlands. Your daughter has nothing to say. I am willing to accept death.
If that is the case, guards, detain her temporarily in the princess's residence. Await her execution.
Your daughter accepts the decree and thanks Your Majesty. Impudence. How dare you be rude to me, the princess?
A princess who is about to be executed, an abandoned one, still dares to put on airs with us. You'd better just wait for your death. Let's go.
You. Strange. Why is the door to the bedchamber closed in broad daylight? Isn't this Victor Thorne's personal maid? Why is she here? Your Highness. Move aside. Your Highness, General Thorne is inside. He's discussing state affairs with a minister. Discussing state affairs? Come on, General Thorne, another drink. Victor Thorne. You too.
What are you afraid of, Celine? Come. Let's continue drinking.
Impudence. How dare you two, behind my back, the princess. Victor Thorne, are you not afraid of death?
Eleanor White, look clearly. This is Celine, is the daughter of the current Prime Minister. We are discussing state affairs. What are you doing barging in?
Bastard. Discussing state affairs? Does discussing state affairs require embracing someone? Victor Thorne. I believe I treated you well. Yet you are secretly with this woman behind my back, engaging in illicit activities. What crime do you deserve?
Eleanor White. When have you ever treated me well? Don't think I don't know. I was always just your pawn to be manipulated. In your heart, there was only Adrian. Do you truly think I, the general, couldn't see that? Today, I will tell you the truth. The one I love has always been only Celine. Now, I want to divorce you.
I had thought that, by using the Thorne family's influence, I could save my life. I never imagined he would cast me aside like an old shoe. It's all because of this woman, isn't it? But since he has not yet divorced me, I will absolutely not allow any other woman to sully my sight. Today, I, the princess, will teach her a lesson. Victor Thorne. How dare you strike me?
Eleanor White. What are you now? How dare you hit Celine?
Exactly, what are you now? You're nothing more than an abandoned princess. You're going to die. It's just a matter of when. I'm afraid, after His Majesty executes you, everything in this princess's residence will be ours.
Eleanor White, don't blame us. If you must blame someone, blame yourself for being too foolish. You clearly had Adrian, a backer from the future, yet you pushed him away with your own hands. Who else can you blame? If Adrian had still been here, I, the general, would not have dared to move against you. But now you've lost the people's support and are about to be executed. What use do I have for you anymore? Guards, confine her to the rear garden. As soon as His Majesty's decree arrives, execute her immediately.
Adrian, where on earth did you hide? The phoenix tree? Are you so angry? That for over a month now. You refuse to let me find you. Adrian, I was wrong. For power, for influence, I lost far too much. Adrian. I am about to be executed by His Majesty. If there's a next life, I would rather be an ordinary couple with you. How can there be burnt tree roots? The tree has been burnt down. It's over. Everything is over. I'll never see Adrian again. Ethelgard Kingdom is doomed. Who did this? Who dared to be so reckless as to set fire to the manor? Was it Adrian? No, that's not right. It was Victor Thorn. Yes, it must have been him. He married me just to gain my trust. That's why I told him about the phoenix tree. I schemed for 7 years. But in the end, I was manipulated by Victor Thorn. He caused a rift between Adrian and me, tearing us apart. We can no longer see each other.
Who is this person? Why are they lying on the road? Why are they wearing such strange clothes?
Where is this? Is this the city center Adrian spoke of? That's Adrian. Adrian. Adrian.
Haley has cooked for me for over a month now. I should make her dinner too to properly thank her.
Adrian.
Eleanor White, didn't the tree get destroyed? How could she travel to the modern world?
Are you looking for death? Can't you watch where you're going? I despise you, delusional cosplayers. You really think that just by wearing ancient clothes you own the world or something?
Adrian.
Don't you have any manners, jaywalking like that? If you dare to try to con people again, I'll call the police to arrest you.
Impudence. How dare you block my path? Everyone, move aside. Aren't you going to move? A bunch of lowborns.
Eleanor White, in this world, you are not some high and mighty princess.
Where's Adrian? Where's Adrian? Adrian? Adrian?
Ma'am, I need your ID for registration.
What is that? I do not have one.
That's strange. I just checked this person's fingerprint and facial recognition data. There's nothing at all. This person couldn't have just popped out of the deep woods, could they? I don't think so. She's dressed in dragon and phoenix embroidery. Maybe she's a time traveler from ancient times. Nonsense. You've watched too many trashy dramas, haven't you? Excuse me, miss. Do you know anyone else here?
Yes.
What's his name and where does he live?
His name is Adrian Linwood. He lives at Phoenix Wood Manor.
Alright, we'll contact him then. Alright.
Laughs.
Delicious. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Linwood. We have someone here who says they know you. Could you come take a look and identify her?
Okay, I understand. I'll be right there.
Adrian. The police station called you to identify someone. Who is it?
Eleanor White.
You, what did you say? The princess from ancient times, time traveled to the modern era, and is at the police station? Where did she come from? Dressed so strangely. What do you think her background is?
Adrian. Do you know how much I missed you? How scared I was. I was so afraid I'd never see you again. How could you?
Mr. Linwood, do you know her?
I don't know her.
You don't know me?
Of course we know each other. He's my...
We're not close.
Well, we don't have her ID information. Do you have any of her identification? If not, we'll have to send her to social services for placement and assistance. Then we'll help her apply for her ID card and complete her information.
I've only met her a few times. I don't know if she has any official records. I don't know anything else.
Adrian. We've been together for years. How can you say we're not close? You know everything about me. I am the princess of Ethelgard Kingdom. I know you're still mad at me. Please, let me explain.
Mr. Linwood, you're friends. Is her mental state okay?
Oh. Her head was indeed bumped before. Eleanor, I know you like to dress up as an ancient person, but this is a police station. You need to listen to the officer. They'll take care of you. I'll be leaving now.
Hey, wait, don't run around. What's the matter? Wait until we've processed your ID information.
Adrian said, everyone in the modern world must have a legal identity. Once I have an ID card, it will be easier to find him.
You're a legal citizen now. Alright, goodbye. Take care.
These lowborns. How dare they say I, the princess, am mentally unstable. They even wanted to give me a psychiatric evaluation. If this were in Ethelgard, I would surely have them executed. Luckily, those two commoners gave me Adrian's address. 7 years of affection. He must still love me. As long as I explain everything, he will definitely forgive me. Adrian. Wait for me, I'm coming to find you.
Adrian. I didn't expect your ancient girlfriend to time travel here to find you. You wouldn't possibly want to go back with her, would you? What about Haley then? A mere commoner from the future, yet he dares to lay his hands on the princess. I am her true husband. She was just feigning affection with you. Guards, force him to drink the poisoned wine.
In my previous life, I spent 7 years, selflessly, helping Eleanor White reach the pinnacle of power. Yet, all I received in return was death by poisoned wine. Haley is a good girl. I will not let her down.
As long as you know what you're doing. Haley went out to buy us some drinks. She should be back around now. Tonight, let the three of us get completely drunk and forget all these troubles. Come on, cheers. It must be Haley. Let's go. You are.
Adrian. I finally found you. Adrian.
Adrian. So she's the scheming woman you mentioned?
How dare you? How dare you speak to me, the princess, like that?
I'm back. Hey, Adrian, is this your friend?
Haley. She's Adrian's, that ancient girlfriend, the one who dumped him.
So you are Eleanor White.
Who are you? How dare you address me, the princess, by name?
Let me tell you, Eleanor White, this is not your Ethelgard kingdom. No one here recognizes you as a princess.
Impudent. Are you trying to drive me away? If not for the fact that you're Adrian's friend, I would have had you executed long ago. Today, I shall personally teach you a lesson.
Haley.
I told you. Here. No one recognizes you as the princess of Ethelgard.
You vile commoner. How dare you hit me, the princess? Adrian. She hit me, and you won't do anything? Don't you want me anymore? Why? Is it because of this woman? You would actually abandon me for a modern commoner. You don't want me anymore. Adrian. I've been with you for 3 years. Can this relationship be so easily cast aside? I know you were always against me marrying Victor Thorn, but that was just a matter of convenience. I promised you. Once I ascend the throne, you would be the sole emperor of Ethelgard. Why couldn't you just wait for me?
Enough. Eleanor White. Let me tell you, you and I already have no relationship whatsoever. If you want to put on princess airs here, then please go back to your Victor Thorn. Don't cause trouble here. He's willing to play along, as that considerate, generous good man, but I'm not.
I knew you were angry at Victor Thorn. I, Eleanor White, swear to the heavens. In this life and beyond. I will only love you. Surely you're satisfied now?
I've truly heard enough of such words. Eleanor White, I don't care how you got here, but I'll tell you the truth. The phoenix tree at the manor, I burned it down with my own hands. So, I never want to see you again. Do you understand?
You burned the phoenix tree.
Did you hear that? Eleanor White. You don't belong here. Adrian's heart doesn't belong to you either. Go back to your Ethelgard kingdom, quickly.
Go.
Adrian. You don't think something will happen to her, do you?
Don't worry. She is the princess of Ethelgard. She's used to a life of luxury. She won't stay at the door for long. She'll go back.
Then, Adrian. You're not going back, are you?
Don't worry. I made the wrong choice once. I won't make the wrong choice again. For the past month or so, with Haley, I've finally understood what true love is. During the 7 years I spent with Eleanor White, I was more like a servant.
You two wait at home. I'll go get you breakfast.
Alright, look at that. A female CEO of a listed company buying you breakfast every day. You lucky dog, you must be secretly thrilled.
Alright, go on then.
Wait for me. Why haven't you left yet?
Adrian, how could you let a strange woman stay overnight in your house? Have you no decency or honor left?
Decency and honor? If I hadn't let you, a strange woman, stay overnight at my house, then you would have starved to death. Now you're talking to me about decency and honor? Where was it back then? I've told you before, you personally wrote the divorce decree. We have nothing to do with each other now. Even if you were the Empress of Ethelgard Kingdom, you can't control me anymore.
Adrian. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I said the wrong things. I was just too eager. I just love you too much. I can't bear to see you being intimate with other women.
So what? You can't bear to see me with others. But I can? I can just watch you carrying someone else's child, while still being with me, Eleanor White. I told you a long time ago. If you want to be with me, it has to be one true love for life. If you can't do that, I'll leave any time. You don't actually think that all men should be respectful to you because of your princess title and your future as empress, and flock to you, do you?
He's right. What he cares about has never been the power of Ethelgard. How can I hope to keep him with my status now? Adrian, if you are willing, I can give up everything and be with you.
I'm not willing. Haley and I are together now.
You, as expected. You, as expected. Adrian, no matter what, I still have to finish what I'm saying. If you're willing, I can give up everything and just be an ordinary couple with you.
Those words came too late.
Adrian, I won't give up. Since I can come to the modern world, you will definitely go to the ancient world. I will find a way to go back and bring you back to my side. We'll start over. Oh, by the way, as for this woman by your side, if you really like her later on, I can make her your concubine.
You.
Adrian,
It's fine. She's finally gone. I hope she won't bother Adrian anymore. Adrian. Is there anything you want to do in the future?
I haven't decided yet.
Alright. Wait for me for a bit. I wonder if you'd be willing to join my company.
Haley, this stock transfer agreement, you're giving your family's company to Adrian?
What about it? I'll pamper my man.
Adrian, these balloons, please inflate 2 more. Oh my, 3 days from now, you two will be engaged. That's great. You finally found your true love. As your buddy, I can finally relax.
Over the past 6 months, I haven't seen Eleanor White again. Meanwhile, my relationship with Haley has quickly blossomed. We're about to get engaged.
Adrian, will your parents come?
Of course. Her son is getting engaged. She'll definitely come to meet her daughter-in-law.
Faster.
Yes, CEO.
Adrian. I've already found a way back. This time, I will definitely take you back with me. Wait for me.
Leaving now.
Bye. Thank you. Adrian, marrying you is the biggest blessing of my life.
Marrying this princess is your blessing. You should be secretly pleased.
Yes. My princess. Marrying you is my blessing.
You've been busy for a long time for them. Everyone ready to eat?
Then let's go have seafood.
Oh my goodness, Eleanor White.
Long time no see, Adrian.
Eleanor White. You still haven't returned to Ethelgard Kingdom?
Adrian. Look at those 2 bodyguards. They have the Phoenixwood emblem on their chests. They can't be from the Phoenixwood Corporation, can they?
Phoenixwood Corporation? It's one of the most competitive companies in this city over the past 6 months. In a very short time, its market value has reached billions. They say the CEO of the group is surnamed White.
That's right, I didn't return to Ethelgard. Instead, I stayed here. Because I told you. I would definitely take you back.
Eleanor White. I'm not going back to Ethelgard with you.
What is this? You too.
That's right. We're getting engaged. This is an invitation. If you would honor us, come and celebrate with us.
Adrian. You know I love you, yet you send me an invitation. And where does that leave me, Eleanor White?
When you and Victor Thorne got married, didn't I also receive your invitation?
Adrian. Do you have to treat me this way? I know, I was too hasty when I first came to you, and said many things I shouldn't have, but that's all because I love you too much. I can't bear to see you with other women. Don't worry. I will definitely fulfill my promise. I'm close to finding a way back to Ethelgard. You come back with me. I'll ascend the throne soon and crown you as emperor.
Eleanor White, many things that are restricted in Ethelgard Kingdom are even more strictly regulated by modern laws. Whether you can even go back is one thing. You'd better not play with fire and get burned. You once said, this command tally was your lifeline. It could command an army of 100,000. You gave it to me. But now, I'm giving it back to you. From now on, we have no ties.
Adrian. I knew you still cared about me. Although you say harsh words. But, you still hope I'll take the command tally back. And regain military power. But I don't need it now. Don't worry, I've already mastered the rules of modern society. I'll never let us fall into danger. Wait 2 more days for me. The 9-star alignment is about to happen. Phoenixwood Manor. I'll take you home.
Eleanor White, I told you, I'm not going back with you.
We're getting married soon. He's absolutely not going with you.
Adrian. You know my methods. Contact me if anything happens. I'll come for you then.
I'm so angry. You guys, wasn't that Eleanor White from the ancient world? How did she learn so quickly? Starting a company and hiring bodyguards, where did she get so much money?
Adrian. What did she mean by what she just said? If you don't go back with her, is she going to kidnap you?
Yeah, Adrian. She wouldn't do anything to Haley. And then force you back to Ethelgard Kingdom, would she?
Eleanor White is Ethelgard Kingdom's regent princess. Her schemes and tactics are beyond ordinary people. Forcing abdication is simple for her. Haley, these 2 days, I'll be staying at home all the time. If there's any danger, we'll call the police.
Adrian. We're getting engaged in 3 days. You won't go with her, right?
That's right, we're getting engaged in 3 days. How could I possibly go back with her? Besides, if I really went back with her, she might just confine me in the palace forever.
Next, a new archaeological discovery. This morning, archaeologists, in the suburbs of our city, about 47 miles out, discovered a, roughly 1,000-year-old, high-ranking ancient noble burial ground. Many artifacts from the site are missing. Some scholars speculate that this burial site might be related to the Ethelgard Kingdom mentioned in historical records, but this has not yet been confirmed.
Adrian. Come here quickly. This news mentions that fictional country you talked about before. Is it real?
It really is Ethelgard Kingdom. I never expected it to actually exist in the history of our ancient civilization. Exactly. This is truly Ethelgard Kingdom.
How could it actually exist? The experts all said they couldn't be sure yet. How are you so certain?
There's no mistake. It can't be wrong. Come look. On this tombstone are the characters of Ethelgard Kingdom. I followed Eleanor White in Ethelgard Kingdom for 7 years. I wouldn't mistake it. No wonder Eleanor White was able, in modern life, to start a company so quickly. So she has been robbing ancient tombs. I thought Ethelgard Kingdom only existed in my other world, my past kingdom. I never thought it was real. If it's real, then this is terrible.
Why is it bad? Adrian. What's going to happen?
If Ethelgard Kingdom truly exists, the bloodshed and chaos she'll cause upon her return will inevitably affect future generations. If she uses modern weapons to unify the world, that will surely alter the course of history.
And if the course of history is changed, then we...
Exactly. We will all cease to exist. The entire world will undergo earth-shattering changes.
Bringing modern weapons to ancient times. That would be terrifying.
Adrian. What do you intend to do?
This matter was caused by me, so I must resolve it.
Adrian, are you going back to Ethelgard Kingdom with her? Adrian. We only have 3 days left until our engagement. Don't go back with her. Please, don't. I'm begging you.
Adrian, you bastard. If you dare go back with her, I'll make you pay.
Haley, listen to me. If Eleanor White brings modern weapons back to Ethelgard Kingdom, then our entire world will undergo earth-shattering changes. By then, you, I, and perhaps countless others will cease to exist. Haley, don't worry. I would never abandon you. I promise to come back and marry you.
I choose to trust you.
Maybe, just maybe, we can thwart Eleanor's plan ahead of time. Then I won't even have to go to Ethelgard Kingdom.
Have you thought it through?
Let's go. I'll go back to Ethelgard Kingdom with you.
All right, you are all dismissed. You are no longer needed here. Adrian, you're willing to come back with me. You still love me, don't you?
Of course. But, where are we going? To Phoenix Wood Manor. Of course. Right. Where are we going?
Phoenix Wood Manor. I bought it back. At a high price from that wealthy businessman. Only there can we travel back again. Adrian. This time, we truly won't be separated again.
Eleanor. What exactly is inside these boxes?
These are the treasures I'll use to lead my army to victory. With these things, I can dominate the entire world. Adrian. Trust me. I will definitely fulfill my promise to make you the sole emperor of Ethelgard Kingdom, even to dominate the entire world.
Treasures to lead her army to victory? This woman is just as I suspected.
Adrian, look. The 9-star alignment is about to happen. We can go back now. Adrian. What are you doing?
I just want to see what's in these boxes.
Adrian. These things have nothing to do with you. Don't worry about what's inside. You just need to know. We're going back to Ethelgard Kingdom soon. You'll soon become my sole emperor. That's enough.
All right. I'll listen to you. I won't look. I just smelled highly concentrated explosives and engine oil. I wasn't wrong after all. If Eleanor White takes these modern weapons back, it will be a disaster for the entire world. This can't happen. I must find a way to stop her.
Adrian, look, the 9-star alignment. It's great, Adrian. We can finally go home.
The 9-star alignment she mentioned actually appeared. The time travel she talked about is real.
Adrian, look. These are the Phoenix Tree's roots. As long as it's here, the 9-star alignment can take everything in the manor. Away with it. Hold on to me. Ah. Adrian, no.
Where am I? Shouldn't I have died from the explosion? Victor Thorn. How can it be you? Let go of me.
Kid. You must be crazy. I never thought you'd actually dare to follow Eleanor White back to Ethelgard Kingdom. But you still ended up in my hands.
Eleanor White. Eleanor.
Adrian Linwood. You're not actually expecting Eleanor White to save you, are you? Let me tell you, that's a pipe dream. My imperial city is impregnable. The small army she brought is practically courting death.
Adrian. Wait for me. I'm coming to save you. Soldiers, charge. Soldiers, charge.
You can't save him. Princess. The emperor died suddenly. The princes fought amongst themselves. If my father hadn't maintained order, the people of Ethelgard Kingdom would have suffered immensely. So you come back now and immediately wish to accuse my father and me of crimes?
You bastard. You're the one who killed my father. Today, I shall avenge my father.
Princess. If I were to sever this man's hands and feet, force-feed him a mute potion, cut off his ears, gouge out his eyes, and turn him into a living torso, what would the princess think? What would the princess think? If the princess can personally dispose of him, Then once my father ascends the throne, even though you won't be a princess, you will still be, in Ethelgard Kingdom, the one and only crown princess. How about it?
I always knew this bastard was ambitious, but I never thought he'd dare commit regicide.
To prevent me from seeing Adrian. He even destroyed the phoenix tree. You must also know that in this life, I only love him.
What's love got to do with it? I don't care. Anyway, today, neither you nor Adrian Linwood, this commoner, will leave these palace gates. I know you've done all this to stall for time. Princess. After you disappeared, I searched the entire princess's residence, but couldn't find the command tally. I suppose that token, which commands an army of 100,000, must have been given by you to this commoner, right?
The command tally. I remember, I left it on the table back then. Damn it. Why didn't I bring it with me?
Eleanor White. Today, I will make sure you never find this command tally.
No.
I'm not dead. I traveled back. Does this mean I have superpowers? If that's true, I need to quickly grab the command tally and go back to save Eleanor White. Eleanor. Where did I put the command tally? The command tally, I found it. Who hung me on the wall? How unlucky. They didn't actually think I died, did they? Never mind that for now, I have to save Eleanor.
Haley, don't be afraid. Even if Adrian turned into a ghost, he wouldn't harm us. Are you human or a ghost?
Are you two done yet? I'm not dead. My feet can still hop. Look, they can still touch the ground.
Really?
It's true. You scared me to death. No, it's not that. Mainly because last time the news reported a big explosion happened. And then we couldn't find you. We thought you were gone.
I also don't know why I died in that explosion. Then I followed Eleanor White and traveled back to Ethelgard Kingdom. Never mind, I can't explain all that to you. I need to save Eleanor White now, and I need your help.
You can time travel?
Adrian, you really have superpowers. That's so cool. Then wouldn't we be able to go anywhere we want?
But Adrian, even if we come here, what can we do? Even if we travel back, how are we going to save Eleanor White?
I smelled gasoline back then. I determined there must be firearms here.
Oh my god. Gatling gun.
AK-47. Eleanor White originally planned to use these to conquer the world. Good thing she didn't take them.
Do you know how to use this?
Of course.
Of course, we've both been to a shooting training camp abroad before.
Hold on to me tight.
That damn lowborn. Who knows what sorcery he used to escape again? But it doesn't matter. Today, you are doomed to lose. Kill them.
Adrian. Where is this place? Weren't we here to save Eleanor White?
Victor Thorne has too many people. The three of us won't be enough.
Who goes there? Who are you? Why are you here? No matter who you are, anyone who dares to trespass into the military camp will be put to death. Guards, seize them first. Yes, sir.
Wait. The command tally is here. Let's see who dares to be insolent.
This is the princess's command tally. How did it get into your hands?
There's no time to explain. The princess is currently surrounded outside the imperial city. Quickly lead your troops to reinforce her.
What? Something happened to the princess? Phoenix Legion, heed my command. Follow me to the Imperial Palace. To save the princess. Yes, sir.
Adrian, I regret it. I truly regret it. If there's a next life, I only wish we could be an ordinary couple.
Princess, you know, it would have been so much better if you had just submitted to me. What a pity. Now, you can only die. Adrian Linwood, you dare to come back? And wound people with hidden weapons?
Eleanor. Are you alright?
Adrian. Adrian. Adrian.
I'm here.
I didn't expect you would still come to save me. I thought I'd never see you again in this life. Adrian. I never carried his child. He wanted to poison and murder you. And I had already switched out the poison.
I know. Hold on. You must hold on. I'll carry you to the Imperial Physician. Let's go now.
Adrian, can you forgive me?
I forgive you. I forgive you for everything. Eleanor, I beg you. You must, absolutely must, hold on.
Vile woman. Eleanor White, you vile woman. I said you were pregnant for months, but your belly never showed. So you've been lying to me all this time. Today, I'll make sure you die a miserable death.
Adrian, quick, go. Go quickly. You're all by yourself. How can you possibly be a match for them?
Who said I was alone?
Charge. Charge. Adrian, we're here. Leave the rest to us.
Adrian, they are.
The command tally you gave me. I used the command tally to summon troops from the outskirts. Today, Victor Thorn is destined to die.
You damn. You bastard. Where did you get so many troops from? Are you all insane? Listen up, I am Victor Thorn, the current Grand General of Might. After my father becomes Emperor, I will be the Crown Prince. The Phoenix Legion doesn't recognize any Grand General of Might. They only recognize the command tally. This Phoenix Legion was personally. I helped Eleanor White personally establish it a year ago. They are not only brave in battle, but also fiercely loyal. With this army today, Victor Thorn is doomed to fail.
Brothers. The Thorn family intends to rebel. Follow me into the Imperial City. To honor the late Emperor.
Adrian. Eleanor. Eleanor seems to be fading. Adrian. Her injuries are too severe.
Eleanor. Eleanor. How is she? Wake up, wake up.
Adrian, she's too badly injured. I'm afraid.
Adrian. I wish I could go back 7 years. And no longer fight for power. I just want to be an ordinary couple with you.
Eleanor. Alright, I'll get you to a physician. I'll get you to a physician right now. To a physician, now.
Adrian. That day, you were blown up and died in Phoenixwood Manor. I made a deal with something called the system. Live well. Live well. Take good care. Of Ethelgard.
Eleanor. Eleanor.
Adrian. All the rebel forces have been captured. That bastard still tried to escape. Good thing I was quick on my feet. Don't hit me, mercy.
Congratulations, host. The Emperor Ascension system has been activated. The system issues its first mission, eliminate the rebel forces.
Victor Thorn. Today, I'll make you accompany Eleanor in death.
No. Adrian, you can't kill me.
Tell me. Why can't I kill you?
My father is the Minister of State. He commands a massive army. If you kill me, he will surely not spare you.
Victor Thorne's father, Marshal Thorne. That old wretch. He was the one who forced Eleanor and me to the borderlands back then, where we almost died outside the pass.
Adrian, are you scared? My father, he commands, the Imperial Guards, he...
General Douglas, I order you to lead an elite troop directly into the Imperial Palace and capture Marshal Thorne alive.
As you command. Father. Mercy, Mr. Linwood, mercy. What are you standing around for? Quickly beg Mr. Linwood for mercy. No. No. No.
Beg for mercy.
Welcome, new Emperor, to the throne. Long live the Emperor, long live the Emperor.
Where is Minister Roland, Secretary of War?
I am here, Your Majesty.
Guards. Seize him.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I do not know what crime I have committed.
You betrayed Eleanor. I simply don't like you. That's reason enough. Drag him out immediately and behead him at the royal execution grounds.
Your Majesty, I've been wronged. Your Majesty.
Congratulations, host. You have completed your first mission. Complete all missions, and you can freely travel.
You damn system, you're too much of a scam. There are still so many missions. Sigh.
Your Majesty. I've filled it all out. Please take a look. Your Majesty.
Stop.
Your Majesty. Thank you. You truly are a good person, sir.
Today, I finally finished approving all the Imperial memorials.
Ding. Congratulations, host. You have completed all missions. You can now freely travel between the modern world and Ethelgard Kingdom.
Oh, that's wonderful. A whole year. Finally, all missions are complete. Why are you two here?
It's all because your wife here. As soon as she finished with the corporation's business, she was nagging to come find you.
Haley. What did you bring me here for?
I know you've always remembered this place. After all, you lived here for so many years. So I've been helping you take good care of it. What do you think?
Thank you, Haley.
Alright. Come on, take a look at what I've tidied up.
Wow. So the manor you talked about really exists. This is the Phoenix Wood Manor you mentioned? It's amazing.
Eleanor. Why did you bring a table here?
That old table in your courtyard should have been thrown out ages ago. Use this one from your princess. It's an imperial gift from Emperor Theon. System notification sound. Host Adrian Linwood. You have completed your mission. You have been granted a chance at rebirth. What do you wish to be in your next life? A tree. A tree in his courtyard. A phoenix tree. To be able to watch over him is enough.
Adrian, come and look, quick. Adrian. I wonder when this little phoenix tree seedling sprouted here.
Indeed.
Adrian. How about we raise it together?
Okay.
Adrian. Goodbye.